It's Sheeta. Really nourished. Want to share with you a few quick food ideas, plant-based food ideas. I want to do a no edit video. Let's see if I can pull it off. One, pumpkin. Pumpkin is such a cool thing. Now, there's pumpkin with orange skin in the United States. There's a different kind of pumpkin in the Caribbean. The skin usually is not orange, but inside the flesh is orange. And if it's ripe, it can be actually kind of sweet in a really cool way. Remove the seeds, remove the grains, grate it on like the smaller holes, not the very tiny holes, but the smaller holes on a grater. Grate also onion, grate garlic, and get all of that into a pan with just a little bit of oil. Saute it up a little bit, a saucepan. Saute that up in the saucepan and then start to add water and boil that down. That could become the base for a very sexy soup. That could get potatoes. If you're in the Caribbean, you could put dasheen in it. If you're in the United States, you could put other squashes in it. Whatever's growing locally, that could make a very sexy soup. Lentils can also make a very sexy soup. If you cook this down with like a mirepoix, which is usually celery, carrots, and onion. I believe, if I remember correctly from SUNY Cobleskill, 1 part carrot, 1 part celery, 2 parts onions, and cook that up. And then put the lentils in, let the lentils, we call it bursting the lentils in Trinidad, but it just means cook until they get soft, right? And then when everything gets soft, carrots, onions, garlic, lentils, everything gets soft, throw that in a blender and then get it back into a pot. Now you can add, that can also get potato. It can get some more lentils, whole lentils that are not cooked down. You could put some brown rice in that. You could put some more whole carrots in that. It makes a thick, sexy base. Cashews. Ever think about throwing some cashews into your pasta, into some spaghetti? Yeah. I've seen it done with peanuts. Cashews are very sexy. You could just get 1 small pack too. It doesn't even have to be a lot. But every time you hit a cashew while you're eating that thing, you're going to just thank yourself. The cashews can get a light saute, just a very light saute and a little bit of oil, with some onions, garlic, and maybe peppers if you like. We like to use pimento peppers, which you call seasoning peppers in Dominica, pimentos in Trinidad. I know that they're used all over the Caribbean, these little colorful peppers. They're usually red and green, and they're very easy to grow and easy to use, and they're very aromatic, but they're not spicy hot. Speaking of those kinds of peppers, you could roast those. You could either turn a burner on the top of your stove and put them on the open fire, or turn your oven on to the highest setting, and wherever like the hole is where the flames are exposed, you could roast the peppers there. So that's 4 ideas, and I got 1 more for you. Roast tomatoes. This is an old classic for me. Since you could get tomatoes all over the world, all times of year nowadays, and they usually pretty flavorless, this is a way to bring something into them and out of them at the same time. Remember, tomatoes are very watery, so what you can do is slice them in half, get your oven really hot, lay them out on a sheet pan, and just put them in. Just put them in and let them roast. What will happen is, if they're sweeter tomatoes, the sugars will start to caramelize a little bit. The juices will start to come out of them. The juices will start to come out of them. They'll dry up, so they'll almost be like sun-dried. But these can then go in any dish that takes tomatoes. They can go in salad. They can go in your homemade pasta sauce. Oh, here's a bonus. Thank you for watching until the end. I'm going to do it like an A-Lux and do a bonus for you. Here is a bonus. No edit video. You're getting it full, raw, uncut, no filters, no editing. Look, y'all, this is where I live right now. So, a can of tomato paste, onions, garlic, diced up in a saucepan with a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Just get the onions and garlic to like an al dente. Add the tomato paste. This needs to get to your liking. Balsamic vinegar, some more extra virgin olive oil, salt, black pepper, not hot pepper sauce, black pepper, and maybe like a teaspoon of sugar. And you know I'm not for the sugar, but if you make your sauce this way, you control how much sugar that you get in, because if you buy the jar sauce, you don't know how much sugar they put in that, honey. So better you make it at home. So there's a few really nourished whole foods plant-based food tips. That's my video for this week. Love you, and I can't wait to see you next week with my next video. It's called How to Demote Your Doctor in 3 Easy Steps. I think you're going to love that one. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, good for you, because you're on the right track and you're going to be really nourished. Have a great day.